name is Joe, and welcome back to another episode of Roblox Jailbreak, joined with your favorite turtle and your favorite yellow man with a chef hat. Honestly, if I'm not your favorite yellow man with a chef hat and a turtle on his shoulder, then I feel very unaccomplished, because I'm pretty sure I'm the only one with this combination. If you guys are excited for today's episode, be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe if you haven't already. You guys got up to 4,000 likes on last episode, which is just blowing my mind. Seriously, thank you so much, guys. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop right into today's episode of Jailbreak. So a little thing I wanted to talk about kind of before we hop right into like our missions and all that kind of stuff. There is a very big announcement that came from Asimo's Twitter, one of the creators of the game right here. So there's two creators of the game, Bad CC Void and Asimo. I'm pretty sure Bad CC Void is more like a coder who kind of helps with it. I'm pretty sure Asimo is like the proper owner, but then again, I could be wrong. I don't really know. But Asimo tweeted that they're coming out with motorcycles in this next update, which will be in just a few days, and I am insanely excited for that, and we're gonna cover it very soon. But the one that is so cool is he talked about new apartments that will be in the city. Here are a couple of screenshots that he tweeted. It looks freaking dope. We really don't get to see much, but we do see that they're gonna be in the city, and I'm pretty sure you can fly to that exact building. I'm pretty sure it's right over here. So I'm pretty sure this is the building that you can see right here is where the apartments are, that he's at least showing in that screenshot is right there. So that means that these will be coming out, I think, within 2 weeks, is because, you know, the motorcycle update is the newest one, and then it's going to be the apartments one. But I don't know why. I am insanely excited for this, and I think it's going to be so cool. Mainly because they can do a lot with apartments in this game. They could make it so you could, you know, store money there. They can make it so that way then, like, if robbing is more of a thing, like robbing players. So it would be more of a reason to actually, like, store your money. You could put guns there. You could put, like, a bunch of other things. You could have, like, your own personal garage, so you could, like, store your car. I mean, there'd be tons of cool stuff. I'm not terribly sure how many people can fit in a server. I think it's like 40 or 30, which means that if they wanted to have an apartment for every single person on the server, there'd need to be 40 plus places in all these buildings, which is plenty of room, because if you look at it, what the heck, how to do that? If you look at it, one apartment is one of those. So you could fit, like, I don't know, like 7 in there, and that's just one building. And look how many buildings there are here. I mean, there's tons. Also, on a side note, this guy just started robbing the bank, and I bet he thinks he's slick because, you know, no one's in there yet kidnapping him. Well, you're wrong, buddy. I'm coming in to get you. You shouldn't have tried to rob the bank without my permission, okay? I'm an expert bank robber, okay? So good try, man. Good try. But I'm afraid I'm gonna catch up to you, and you're going down, and you're getting arrested. See you later, buddy. Wait a minute. Is there someone else in here? Because this is still blowing up, and we, like, what? but I stopped it. What? Well, why is this like this? And now we dropped that. Okay, what the heck was that? And it's so dumb that you only get 30 bucks as a reward. Like, I seriously just stopped an entire bank robbery by myself, and all I get is 30 bucks. Like, are you serious? But honestly, I am so excited for the apartments. I really hope they're how I'm imagining them. I hope that it's not like, you know, $1 million just to get like a dumb piece of land. You know, that'd suck. Like, imagine how cool it'd be if you get an apartment up here. Now imagine how sick that would be. Oh my god, that'd be so awesome if then after that they added like a sniper to the game and you could just sit up here and snipe people. That'd be so cool. Dude, I've actually never really flown to the corners of the map with a helicopter for some reason. I've just never even tried to. It's so weird. I'm actually kind of looking around because I cannot remember where it is. Is that it right there? I know that there's an Easter egg that is a little sand castle, and I can't remember where it is, but I've always wanted to record it because, you know, I said I would do like all the Easter eggs like a while ago, and then I just kind of forgot to do all of them, and now I don't even remember where the sand castle is. I just know it's behind something. All right, so we're actually going to kind of ignore the sand castle for now, because what I wanted to do today was complete my missions, and one of these is always like around. I feel like I always see this. It's arrest 5 criminals with a bounty higher than blank. I see that around all the time, but this one is very creative. I very much like this. It's become a criminal within 65 seconds 10 times. That is a lot of freaking times, dude. Like, geez. But I'm pretty sure you get like $1,000 for doing that, and I thought it would be a very fun pastime to try to do that, because within 65 seconds, that might be a challenge. But it looks like we're gonna have to kill ourselves here, so we gotta jump right into the volcano. Out of any ways I would want to die in the world, this would be it. When I joined the server, actually a ton of people were so upset because I arrested like 100 people like as soon as I joined, and I guarantee you they were all trying to complete that mission, or they some of them had that mission, because like they were all really mad at me in chat. While we start escaping out of prison within 65 seconds, I might as well talk about something that happened over last weekend. weekend. So you guys saw that we came out with a bunch of Bugatti videos and everything, but those are all actually pre-recorded. I was not home, and where I was actually, I was on like a small mini vacation, if you may. And so I was gone, and it was, you know, a great time. You know, I went to a place, had a lot of good times. You know, I Snapchatted some stuff. Follow me at Tofuu Gaming if you wanted to. But the main thing was that I actually had a really freaking bad allergic reaction there, and I literally almost died. So that was really fun, and that just happened over the weekend. So I thought I'd inform you guys. And I'm very curious, actually, what would happen if I just randomly died like that. You know, just like no alerting, and not like I got like a disease or something, and I can tell everyone, you know, like, hey, I'm dying. It's actually just like, boom, I die in 30 minutes. I really wonder what would it be like. That'd be weird. And not like, you know, like the pain of it or something. I just mean like, you know, what would happen to YouTube. I wonder if anyone would watch my Roblox vids after I died. This is such a morbid topic just for trying to freaking complete a mission. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. But this is actually super easy because there is 0 cops protecting the prison right now, which you can literally do this in about 30 seconds. As long as this guy doesn't try to arrest me real quick, that would be helpful. All right, yeah, see, all you have to do is bump a car like half an inch back, and then watch this. It's gonna say I'm a criminal. There we go. We got another one. And then instead of having to wait for someone to arrest you, you can just switch teams back to a prisoner, because criminal and prisoner are 2 different teams. So you can literally just skip back and forth, except, gosh dang it, now the cells are closed. Screw you. But you know, I think a lot of people think that, you know, like, what would people think after you died or whatever. And I guess, you know, that whole allergic reaction, because it was very bad. It was the worst I've ever had in my life. And, you know, I was freaking terrified. And I was really wondering in the moment, like, what would that be? I don't know. There's your daily thought for today. You know, that kind of thing that will eat you up inside and for the rest of the day. Even though there's a Roblox video, I don't know why we're talking about death, but anyway. I really do like the addition of missions now, just because it's just like today's video. You know, I wasn't really gonna post Jailbreak today, but then missions, it's just kind of something that you can do, which is, you know, it's sometimes nice because Jailbreak can kind of get stale at some points. You know, if you play for multiple hours in a day, you're like, what the heck should I do now? You know, but the 65 seconds for this is so much time. I don't even think I've used half that time every single time I've done this, because I think that's what, our 4th or 5th time now? I can't even remember how many times we've done it. So we've done it 4 times already, and I really think we're probably only using 30 seconds maybe to escape, which is very easy, because that means if you are doing it for only 30 seconds, that means in 5 minutes you'll make $1,000, which is pretty good because you don't really have to do that much. You really just have to run back and forth. And if you had like a cop friend helping you or something, you could literally do this in like 15 seconds each time. So I mean, like, if you and your friend just hop on 2 different sides, you can literally make $1,000 so fast. All right, let's activate speed mode because I really gotta hurry and get all this stuff done. There's actually a cop who's arresting me now? Why? Why would you do this? I was doing so good. I was seriously on a massive speed run. I'd already escaped multiple times. But so I'm actually timing it right now, and I've escaped 6 times in 3.5 minutes, which is really, honestly, it's ahead of schedule. So like, if I do keep at that rate, then I'll be done before I expected to be done. All right, so I'm already on 9. That was so freaking quick. So I think that took me actually around 6 minutes, because, you know, what I was trying to do was aim for around 5, because then that would be like really worth it. But actually what happened was I got arrested multiple times while I was trying to do it, and this one is actually probably not going to work out, because so far this run has been terrible. But actually what happens is, and what's so annoying for this as well actually, is that you have to be within 65 seconds regardless if you have a 20-second cooldown after being arrested. So it's like 65 seconds inside the prison no matter what. That's all you got. This is gonna be so close. I have no idea if this, yes, we got it. $2,400. Wait a minute, what? I think you got $1,000. That's what I thought you got. That's like, what? That's so much better. All right, and this guy just kind of gave me his Lambo, so don't mind if I do. So really not too bad at all. Like, that's the great thing about this. Like, the cop one is just so hard, dude. What the heck just happened here? I wasn't even paying attention. So, I mean, it literally took me 6 minutes to make $2,400. I mean, that's like better than robbing the jewelry store or something. I mean, like, also because with the jewelry store, you'll probably just get arrested a lot, and plus you have potential to not make that much. So, I mean, this is just a slam dunk. But anyway, that is going to be all for today's episode of Jailbreak. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I think tomorrow we're going to take a break, and then the next day we'll be coming back for the motorcycle updates. So I will see you guys then. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will drift you guys later. See you later, guys.